Welcome back to the psychology of obesity.
Many of us put food into our mouths without really thinking. We often eat on autopilot, not paying great attention to the experience of eating. You may be bored, rushed, distracted, or stressed.
Often we eat whilst focusing our attention on another activity, talking to others, watching TV, surfing the web, driving, a sad byproduct of the fast-paced multitasking world we live in. We may finish an entire meal without really noticing what it was we were eating, what it tasted or smelled like. Whatever the reason, the result of mindless eating is overconsumption.
As we are not paying great attention to what we are eating, we also are not paying attention to how much we have eaten. We finish an entire meal and go back for seconds without giving the body time to digest the first portion.
We consume food and calories without noticing or having any awareness of its impact on our bodies or our health.
In our previous session, you learned how to eat a raisin slowly and mindfully. Today we are going to take that lesson and adapt it to an entire meal.
Before you begin, find a time and place that you can devote entirely to the meal without distractions.
It's also important to start ritualizing where you eat. Away from your television or computer. Find a table that you can sit comfortable at, set it as if you were entertaining company. This pattern of entering and exiting mealtime is of major importance. It will override destructive eating patterns and signals the mind when to start and principally when to stop eating. Now, when you have prepared your place and your food, take 3 deep breaths, allowing the distractions of the day to slip away, and slowly bring your attention to your plate. Notice the shapes and colors and textures of your food. Can you smell any aromas coming from your plate? Try to identify all the aromatic elements of your food. Pay close attention to all your senses. Can you hear any sounds from your food? Does it sizzle, or pop, or fizzle? Can you see steam rising from your food or feel any heat? Now slowly and deliberately, take a small bite of food. Use your tongue to feel the texture. Gauge the temperature. What does it feel like in your mouth? Allow sensations of flavors to register on the tongue. Chewing slowly and consciously. What does it feel like when you swallow it? Can you feel it in your stomach? Become mindful of each and every bit that you take. Alternate flavors and textures, so that your mind and your mouth does not become desensitized by one particular item on your plate. And when you feel yourself getting full or bored, stop eating. This is often a sign that your body has had enough. For many, this is one of the hardest lessons. As children, we were taught to finish everything on our plates. As adults, we have trained ourselves to neglect the signals of fullness and replaced it with being stuffed. Overeating becomes the norm, and year after year, we reinforce this behavior. Today, try to feel full without being stuffed, and understand the difference. When you feel you have eaten enough, clear your space. Make a ritual out of ending your meal. Maybe wash your own dish by hand. Give yourself signals that say, you have finished eating for the day, and try not to snack.
Nighttime eating is one of the biggest dangers for compulsive or binge eaters. Try to persevere without snacking, and if you feel that you absolutely cannot, do it mindfully. Turn off the TV. Sit at your table. Take a smaller than usual portion and eat it slowly using your 5 senses. And when you have finished, ritualize your ending again.
Eventually you will learn to control your habits, and as you practice this exercise each day, it will slowly begin to replace your old conditioned responses.
Eating mindfully is one of the best tools for combating obesity. The more you practice it, the more you will replace negative eating habits and you will learn to enjoy your food more and eat less.
But you will have to schedule more time and stop multitasking while eating. This is the price you have to pay for changing your behaviors and overcoming obesity, but when you see the results and understand that this is a permanent fix for your problems, that investment of time is far more than worthwhile. I hope you have learned a valuable lesson today and gained an important tool in your desire to fight obesity.
Until next time. Thank you for visiting the Psychology of Obesity.